From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Yes, sir. Big win tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
That just misses, and the count's even at 2. And down on strikes. And one away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Varsho snags it on the run. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Carlos Correa.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. There as he sets him down 1-2-3.
That's a nasty
Twins
splitter.
retired in short order. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Bailey Ober. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it's...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
Yeah, Heineman was definitely terrible on defense, especially him tonight. But we got lucky and got away with the win.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
The 0-1. And ball 1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Ernie Clement.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Let's go.
Circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 2-0.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Anthony Santander at the plate, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. That's outside. And that's ball 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy.
Oh my God, Santi's struggling last 2 games.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now, Ernie Clement. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Ball down.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Squeezes it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
I got 3 and 2.
That's down and in. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Matt Wallner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low.
And Boog, if you shine a light on his home run numbers over the last week plus, you'll see how well he's been hitting it.
In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Lewis into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Man at second, and that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's Byron Buxton. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine.
One ball.
In the dirt. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Gossman throws over. And he dives back in safely. And delivers outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Way high. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Blue Jays 2 and the Twins nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. Ober back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Alejandro Kirk, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Buxton makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. On to the 3rd inning, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And that's through there for a strike. Jeffers, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And very nicely done for the out. So up next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander in position. They got it for out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Willie Castro. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Ball 1.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2 out, space is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. On the ground to 3rd. And he can't come up with it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Around second is Bichette. To 3rd, tag, got him. They don't come much closer.
He's got to make it on that. Come on, Bichette.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the 3rd out at 3rd base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
Back now in Toronto. And the batter now, Jose Miranda. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. On the ground to the left. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Correa, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. To first, and Correa retired. Here's Royce Lewis. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He popped out his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Correa over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, bases empty. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Outside corner, got him looking. 1, 2, 3, go the Blue. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Matt Wallner.
0-1's the count.
Outside.
Outside.
And 1-1. That one missed. That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Buxton takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Slapped foul. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. Slider misses outside. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Throw is high and over his head.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball. And and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his
How is there no error there? That's a single and error all day.
That's pretty much a double every time. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him! That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same-side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Castro,
Nope,
the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Little chopper rolls foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
That sucks that that bloop single and error blew the no-hitter.
We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ober back to work. Into center. Buxton sprinting after it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one down. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On a line out towards center. That's a hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lucas, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball, that's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one almost got him.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Bichette at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Bullpen action for the Twins. Cole Sands, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Coulombe, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball center field. Buxton. drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Jays leave a pair. They're up 2-0. Miranda lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Correa stands in now and watches strike one. The Twins down by a pair, and we're the top half of the sixth. Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Lewis in the box again, takes a strike. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. So back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Sands.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the sixth. Now, Anthony Santander.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Foul ball there.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Finds its way through, base hit. And that extends the inning. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
That pitch is out.
Safe in second with a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
High fly ball out towards left center. Buxton moves under it, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Fukudome.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside low, going to count 1 and 2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
0-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High in the air, out to right. Lucas hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Trevor Larnach. Ripped to short. Zips it across. Third out. Down go the Twins. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Justin Topa.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk, 0 for 2 in this one. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
The count.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And the batter now, Nathan Lucas, 1 for 2. Hit hard, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's going to be Miles Straw.
0-1.
A little bit low.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Lucas at first, one gone. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. That one missed. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lucas coming home. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3. Bobachek gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That just misses. The count now 2-2. Up the middle. They limit the damage here. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 3-0. You're watching. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia on for the 30th time this year.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Varsho makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Miranda in the box now, takes strike one. That one catches the zone. 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And there are 2 outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Twins strand a pair. Still down 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yohan Duran.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Guerrero at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And now 1-2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row, because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one at triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next pitch is inside. 2-1. Slow ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Coming on for another save, and don't bet against him. He's been electric. Looking for save number 56 right here.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's to third. Slings it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And now 2-1. The Twins trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That one misses. 3-2 now. And that's inside and a good at bat ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Larnick in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a call. The Twins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored.